Hello everyone. Welcome to the Friday stream. We don't do that very often. Last time was with the zoo tracking app that was released, but that was not. That was a very unexpected stream. All right, let me get me here. Hello. How are you all doing tonight? Welcome to Planet Skylines or Planet City. I've done some more city stuff. So we've got some very city-like music now in the background. Tell me if it's too loud. It's a different audio source, so I don't know if I messed up the settings. But I've been busy. Of course, in the last stream, we built some houses. We built these houses over here, and we started building these houses, and I finished them off stream. So now they have windows and a garage door and all that fun stuff. So they're just nice backdrop houses. But I didn't stop there. I also built an apartment complex over here, and then I added all of these buildings, well, all like, what is it, like 6, 7 of them? I added all of them to the Steam workshop. So let me actually get a link over here. We have collections. Then you have Just Goron's Skyline. So I'll keep expanding this one if I end up making more stuff. I also put in an older blueprint that I made for Ruble at some point. But that is a nice workshop collection that you can subscribe to have all of these buildings to put in the backgrounds of your own zoos. So I hope you enjoy. I've seen several people already using them in their own projects, and they look great. So yeah, happy to have shared those with you all. It's definitely been an interesting experience. I'll get to that in a little bit, because after I made these apartment complexes, which in real life they're actually more like over here, but I wanted to put them here so that we have a little bit more stuff in the background here. There's actually another apartment complex back here in real life that we could try to make. We'll have a look at that later if we feel up for it. But what I was saying. What was I saying? Already lost my train of thought. We're like not even 5 minutes into the stream. I built those apartment complexes, and then I went into a little bit more city stuff. So what I did next is over hereabouts, if we keep following this road, I made some, I made an entire junction basically. So over here is a crossing, and yeah, it's completely done up as it is in real life basically. So we got traffic lights. Actually, these I'm pretty sure shouldn't be there. Wait, let me pull up Google Maps. I should have prepared that one. I was busy before the stream. I was streaming, but in a different way, if you know what I mean. This is the right city, yes. All right, there we go. So here we have real life Keypark in Eindhoven. And over here is this crossing that I built. And indeed, this shouldn't be here. Also, hello Greyhammer. And Penguin Boy, and Jody, and Noah. I don't think I said hi to anyone yet. How horrible of me. I'm such a bad streamer. I can leave explore mode. But yeah, so we've got this exact same crossing over here, including all the road markings and stuff. We got traffic lights for the cars. Traffic lights. Puggy Boy, also there. Also hi to you. And yeah, we got these are for the feet people, pedestrians. Normally they of course would be like person shaped, as you can see, but I didn't feel like doing that. It's just a background detail. And we've got the street names. So thanks to this being a real life location, I don't have to come up with any street names. I can just take them from real life. So this is the Lieven de Kielaan. And I learned a fun thing, because yeah, there is a guy called Penguin Boy. A fun fact, I looked up who Leeuwenhoek actually is, since, you know, I accidentally named the zoo after him, so I might as well know who it is. And they were actually born in Ghent. So now we have a fun little connection with Ibens, Zoo of Ghent, because we have a zoo that's named after someone from Ghent. So that's just a lovely coincidence right there. We also have the bicycle crossings, of course. They've got their own little buttons and stuff. It's such a great time. And what's even better is that this is the only use I've found so far for these lit up fun pieces. The traffic lights are actually red, all of them, so nobody gets to pass. But we do have an issue because I forgot to light up the pedestrian and the bicycle crossings. So that's gonna be one of the first things we do today is fix that stuff. But first, there's one more cool thing that I did do that I want to show you guys. So if we keep following this road over here, then we get to, well, first of all, the city park, which is done up a little bit more. Added a bunch of trees to the historical oak tree line. I think I need to add a couple more, actually. I know that these aren't oaks, but some of these oaks shouldn't be as thick, and we don't really have those kind of thinner oaks. We do have this one, cork oaks, but they have a completely different bark texture, so that doesn't really make sense. So I'm just going to use these. It looks pretty good. Maybe I should line them up a little bit more randomly, though. There we go. But yeah, so this path is also not here in real life, but I wanted to add it because it made sense in my head. But yeah, as we follow the city park to back here, I really like what I did here with the grass to make that look a little bit more detailed from a distance. It's just taking the long grass and drawing stripes with the long grass, basically. You can probably see a couple of blades. Yeah, a couple of blades of long grass standing in it. The plants, oaks, yeah, which is fine for some of these because there is actually supposed to be a row of historical oaks, some of which are very big, but there's one or two or three or however many I put there is enough. Anyway, let's drain the zoo for a second because I did something cool over here. I figured, you know, if we're making this entire road network and stuff kind of make sense, it would be nice to at least have some people walking around on it. So what I did for now, if we open the zoo back up again, we should be seeing some people leaving this building. There they are. And they are going to walk, which is kind of funny. In order to get to the zoo, they are going to walk this way. They're going to walk over here, down this road, all the way down this road. They're going to take the turn here. They're not going to go into the zoo straight away because that's going to cause issues with people like walking backwards. So they're going to walk this way, then into the streets over here, and they're going to join these people coming out of this house. So they're making a whole adventure throughout these suburbs. And why does the Komodo dragon have such an atrocious hitbox? Install Planet Zoo Plus. It will make it so much better. But this is one way to do it, of course. But these people are going to go to the zoo and then not do anything else anymore. So I'm thinking, what... Can you show the crossing from above? Of course. Here you go. We got traffic coming from all kinds of directions. But yeah, what I'm thinking is as follows. What if I make a whole network of roads, well, that's what we're going to do anyway, but of guest paths that go all around Keypark and follow like all the sidewalks and stuff, but don't actually connect to Keypark itself. So we're going to have a bunch of guests that can explore the area around, but not actually go inside of the zoo. And then what if, inside of all of these buildings, we hide exhibit boxes? so that the people actually have somewhere to walk to. I think if we do that, we're gonna have people kind of free roaming the entire neighborhood and actually going in and out of buildings, and it's gonna look really nice and kind of liven up the background of Keypark a little bit. So that's a future thing. We'll do that once we have the city kind of done-ish. But I think that's gonna be really fun. And like over here, this in real life, this is a dog park, so we can put some dingo in here or something, and we'll have and people will like go into the park to look at the dogs. I think that will be really fun. So that's gonna be a future endeavor that will liven up the neighborhood. But first we need a neighborhood to liven up. So after we fix the traffic lights, probably gonna build another building today, or maybe do a little bit of road stuff. We'll see. But first, there's one other thing that I need to do today. So in the last stream, I briefly showed off this, and we also made actually these walkie-talkies over here. And today I actually want to make the voice lines, because I received some new voice lines from my good friend Ranger Robin. And yeah, I can put those in. So I have Audacity over here, and I should have set it up so that you're able to hear it. If you can't, please let me know. But we're just going to drag in some voice lines over here, and that is... Okay, that was weird. I don't know why it said incorrect file type and then it just worked. But sure. We're going to drag in the first two of these. Then, let's see, let's have like 10 seconds between them. Wait, this is not... This is going to miss an effect that I made. Okay, I'm not going to do this actually. I forgot that I need to edit it in a different program as well. And I didn't set that up, and I'm not going to do that now. So I'll just get that all working in my own time. It was a nice idea to do it on stream. Basically, what I was going to do, I can show you. Here in Audacity, what you can do is you can do Effect, EQ, Filter Curve EQ, Presets, and you can take telephone or walkie-talkie like this, and it will sound, wait, let's undo it. So right now it sounds like this. So if we reapply that filter just now, it's going to sound like this. So it's going to sound a lot more staticky. I've also, but yeah, what it's missing now is I have this sound over here, which I can put it in here so you can hear it. This sound, wait, this is so, can you tell that I don't use Audacity very often? This sound, yeah. Oh God, what a sick beat. So I put that in front and after every message so that it's like, oh, the walkie-talkie is being activated or whatever. And I also have some static noise to put in the background to make it look, just give it a bit more effect. But I don't want to do all of that in Audacity because I don't know Audacity well enough to be able to do that in a way that will work nicely. So I prefer to do that in a different program. And then I'll take that into Audacity to add that filter to it. But now you know how to make stuff sound. The walkie-talkie effect that I just did is a little bit too extreme. I'm probably going to go for the telephone one or radio one or whatever it's called. But hello Bacon Play and Kusi. Welcome, welcome. Today we are playing Planet City. So now let's go to these traffic lights over here. We need to fix up the traffic lights, specifically these ones and these ones. But what we can do to make that a little easier, I mean, for the foot ones, wait, okay, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? I want to mark all of the ones that need fixing. So I'm going to take all of these. This one needs fixing. This one needs fixing. This one needs fixing. These need fixing. This needs fixing. This needs fixing. And this needs fixing. Oh, that one's grouped up. That's gonna suck a little bit, but okay. It's gonna suck a lot, actually. But whatever. Wait, no, that makes this whole process... Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna mark them. I was gonna paint them all red, but now because those ones are grouped up, it doesn't work that way. Or it wouldn't work well. So we're gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna select our whole thing and then undo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're gonna invert our selection. We can... Wait, that's not how this works. It was a nice idea. We need to... Yeah, we just need to turn all of them on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Alright, so this one's fixed now. So we can put that onto here. Delete the old one. And do that like 8 more times. So we're gonna put this one behind that one. Luckily this doesn't need to be... oh yeah, also goodbye Nobo. You're already gone probably, but... luckily this doesn't need to be like super precise, so we can just kind of plop them about without too much care. I wonder why... it is, yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna basically just chop off this. We're gonna put it on all of these. So we got one over there. We've got another one over here. It's slightly rotated, I think. And... did I just hear fireworks? Come on, guys, it's almost mid-February. These ones... Oh, this is the other one. Just take this one again. At least I'm pretty sure this one's the new one. Let's do this at night so we can see that we're doing it properly. Yes, okay, so these are good. These are good. So this one I can delete. Oh, alright. Okay, need to delete all of this. All of that. Is there anything left worth deleting? Wait, why are you on? Okay, that's because I was moving it. Oh no, I'm late! Ah, you're not that late. We're gonna be here for a bit. Okay, so that one's done, that one's done. That one's done. This one's not. Let's delete the old one. Oh, the new one needs to... Wait, why did it look so weird? Oh, because I had it selected, that's why. Goran, will you add a pack of road utilities to the workshop? I could. I could. Especially if I end up making more. I need to figure out... I know I have... For the Beekse Berg a pedestrian... I guess I didn't save that. I need to open the Beekse Berg. I have made for the Beekse Berg a pedestrian crossing sign as well. Just like this bicycle one. But then for pedestrians. Which would be good to have. Or I can just make one, because it needs to conform to this sign size. Good. Get that one. So now we just need these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. Of the pedestrian sign. Then we need to fix the bicycle one as well. So put this here. Put this here. So how was everyone's week? Are you all excited for the weekend? Anyone got cool plans? I'm thinking of going to Zoo Park Overloan tomorrow. I need to get my camera gear ready. But I don't know what the weather's going to be doing yet. So that's another thingy thing that I need to consider. Okay, yeah, you're good. And this one is... Okay, I thought so. I thought I just deleted the new one. That's it, right? No, this one is also... That was the new one. Carnival! Oh, right, that's a thing. Oh, God, maybe I shouldn't go to Overloan. Oh, wait, no, actually, it's probably gonna be nice and quiet in the zoo then. Because everyone's out celebrating. I want to see the new African jungle area. Yes, it's great. It's really great. It sucks that I didn't get around to making a video about it last year, and now I'm like, I don't want to make a video about it until it's like spring and I can get new footage of it like all grown in. So I'm gonna wait. Oh wait, yeah. I wish you could fucking do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Apparently I miscounted because this is actually 7. 8. Alright, we have a bicycle thing. And it's completely grouped up with the other bicycle things. That's actually not what I want. What if I just take this part then? I can just chuck that on a bunch of these. One. There's actually only going to be 4 of them. It's nice that I noticed this before I put these literally all over my zoo. There we go, that's the last one of those. Oh wait, that was already... Oh, that one wasn't grouped up. Interesting. Okay, so now we need this one. So we need to take this and delete all of this. And we need to take this and delete all of this. There we go. We fixed the traffic lights. What's your best tip when placing grunge? Don't be afraid to overdo it, but also don't overdo it. I don't know. My best tip is just to go along the edges mostly. Like think of where grunge would gather in real life, I guess. And if you're in a tough spot, like say you want say you have, that's a good example. I'll just make an example. Say you have a wall, right? And you want the top of this wall to have grunge. But that's not a thing you can do. Wait, that's not a thing you can do. Because, you know, it's gonna stick out the top. What you can do is you can take the grunge, make sure it covers the whole wall, like this. And our wall is, of course, gray. Then we're gonna take the wall again, like this-ish. And I'm gonna take the top of the wall and make that whatever color we wanted the grunge to be, like green. And yeah, then you need to play a little bit with hiding the seam. But no, the top of the wall has grunge. There you go. That's a cool little effect you can do. works better if you add more grunge. But it's like inverted grunge, I guess, in a way. That's a top tip. But yeah, the crossing right now is done. We fixed the crossing things, the traffic lights. Brain is braining wonderfully today. Let's work on this crossing now. So this one doesn't have any traffic lights. We just need to create some things for the things to thing on. Brain is braining so good today. Alright, so this is what that area looks like in real life. We're probably not going to make it this detailed though. This is interesting. Does the road actually become wider here, I wonder? It doesn't feel like it does. Or does the road become slimmer after this part? Wait, we need to do some measuring. Hello, Lewis Reptiles. Alright, let's have a look. So over here, trees are making this impossible. Because here it would be thicker again. I'm gonna guess that it... Okay, I'm gonna make it easier for myself and say it doesn't... Like, it gets... These things are thin, but they're thinner than the lanes because of logic. So we're just gonna ignore the width of the road. We're gonna keep the width of the road the same, because that's also the easiest, because that's what I have made. So we're gonna take this and knock it open. Then over here we have our bicycle crossing. Do we want... I guess we want one of those over here as well, because you're gonna have to cycle on this side of the road. So if you're you can't cross over here. Oh, so that's why in real life it just comes out into the center and you just cycle in. Ah, that makes sense. But yeah, and now we have this here. So if you want to get there as a cyclist, you can also just go like this. I guess this crossing kind of doesn't need to exist. But we have already built it, so whatever. It doesn't need to make sense fully. It just needs to look like it does. So we're gonna go and steal... Make the Lidl. I'm not gonna make a Lidl. There is no Lidl here. There's a car wash. Working at the car wash. I would love to build this car wash. Maybe we can do that. But then I don't have... Then I'm getting rid of another spot to put all my shit. Which I've been doing too much already. Actually, we can delete this. We're not gonna need it anymore. It's also got some taxidermy stuff in there, which I don't want to keep around. Alright, so we're gonna take this, but this is too wide, is the issue. Oh, what was that? Why did I just see a random ball? What? You saw that too, right? That was a little white ball. I don't know what that was doing there. Alright, so I would love to have this thing. But I feel like, oh, actually, maybe this gets wider. Or is this okay? Now we need to measure. So over here it's 2 meters, which it already isn't in my version, but whatever. And then, why is there so many lanes here all of a sudden? I guess it doesn't get wider. Well, we could make it get wider. Is this thing 2 meters that we have now? No. Well, I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm not gonna use that. Can I get something curvy? Stone and curvy. Trim. Or do I just get something ourselves? Because these things were great, but not, maybe not for this. Okay, we're gonna dive back in Street View and just eyeball all of it. I need to stop overthinking this. This is such a small detail, it does not need to be this thought out. So we're gonna take this piece over here. There we go. Like this. And tropical brick. We do have these. Yeah, okay, that'll work. That'll be just fine. Limestone trim. Let's get that 1 meter variant. No, I don't want to like it. I just want to take it. Now we can get back to our tropical brick. Hey, what's up? We are playing Planet City today. Alright. So, if we want to make it even better, could do some other things as well, because now it's getting quite wide, which I don't necessarily want. So I've been making some holiday preparations, figuring out what kind of stuff I still need to buy. And I actually received this on Wednesday already, but I forgot to show it in the stream then. But I've been buying some memory cards because I was afraid I didn't have enough. So I already have like a 1 terabyte card for my photo camera. I always had a 500 gigabyte card for my GoPro, and I had an additional like 100 gigabyte card for my GoPro for like emergencies, I guess, if the other one ran out. Now I've gone and I've bought, because I have a new camera which makes slightly bigger file sizes compared to the GoPro. And yeah, for my photo camera, I have an additional 500 gigabyte card, a 256 gigabyte card, and another 256 gigabyte card. You might be wondering why so many. If something goes wrong with any of these, then at least I'll still have the others. So it's just to make sure that not one card dies with everything on it. In that same spirit, I'm going to keep the 500 gigabyte and 100 gigabyte cards that I had for my GoPro, and I just bought new cards for my new camera. So I've got 5. I've got 5 fucking 256 gigabyte micro SD cards for my vlogging camera. And that should be enough, right? That should be enough. If this isn't enough, then I'm gonna need to buy a new hard drive anyway, because I won't be able to store it all. So I hope that's enough. I really hope that's enough. I'm in trouble. Alright, we're gonna take this. Actually, you're too big. I'm gonna take this one. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, that's exactly the thought process. I love the Idenia merch. Oh yeah, I'm still wearing that. Okay, I don't want to give the impression to anyone watching that I've been wearing this shirt all week. And I'm like a very gross, dirty boy. I wore this shirt on Monday. I wore it... I did not wear it on Wednesday. I only put it on for the stream. And that's the same thing I did today. I did not wear this shirt today until the stream. So I do not wear a single shirt for an entire week. Just want to make that clear. That's what underwear is for. Joke. Please read the sarcasm. Not that you'll be able to know. Lies, he's addicted to Edenya. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm really happy with Edenya for what it did for my channel this week. I've gotten so many compliments. People really enjoyed the video, and that was so motivating to read about and hear about. I'm really happy. Like all the compliments on ZooChat and stuff. I'm not on ZooChat that often. I know I have a bunch of followers on ZooChat because I logged into ZooChat to thank the people who were linking my video. And now a bunch of people followed me. But I never go on ZooChat. So now it feels like I've deceived people. I would love to be on ZooChat a bit more, to be honest, but it just doesn't speak to me somehow. I'm not a forum guy. Yeah, we're almost at 6K. It's crazy. Like it actually, I almost made enough money to buy a Paradise ticket with that video. Where does Edenya rank in terms of other tropical houses? So I definitely like Burgers Bush and Gondwanaland more. I would say Wildlands Rimbula. Currently, I also like more, but that could change with time when it comes to Edenya, like plants growing in, stuff like that. I also need to check out, of course, the new, like today, Wildlands announced the name of their new area within the tropical house. And of course, they used an AI generated image of a sloth to announce it. And it was like a fucking, it's, wait, let me find it. Let's go to Instagram. I have a lot of likes on my comment about this sloth, which is great. So over here, this is their announcement. Yunka is what the new area is going to be called. And we have this beautiful 3-armed sloth. Which, like, its face is morphing into each other, and, like, the arm is just bursting out of its chest like a fucking xenomorph. So I commented, wow, I had no idea sloths only had 3 limbs and no feet. How nice that zoos put such effort into providing the public with knowledge through accurate images. It's upsetting. It's upsetting because it's so easy to make a better image with AI. Like, it sucks that they use AI, period, right? But if you use AI, at least fucking do a decent job at it. Like, it's so easy to just give the AI a picture of a sloth and tell it, make this picture, but then as a drawing. And it will give you an infinitely better picture. Or, you know, hire someone to draw one for you. Alright, that's good enough. It's completely wonky and whatever. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Okay, so we can make... so this is the kind of short one, and then there's also a... So there's the pedestrian crossing after that, and then there's a longer one too. At least it's the right species. Yeah, a lot of zoos have 3-toed sloth stuff. Overloan also has a picture of a 3-toed sloth. I showed it to, I think it was Tisk, Mr. Gariel, who pointed it out to me at some point. And then I showed it to the education manager, that they have a picture of a 3-toed sloth. And he was like, wait, really? That's so bad. So, at least they care. At least they cared about the fact they made a mistake. I only see Paradise for videos, but I feel like they can do better. Yeah, I also think so. But it's still pretty good. And, like, I will say, like, as far as my thoughts on the area go, while I was editing the video, I did have this feeling of like, oh, I want to go back. I want to go back. I need to see it again. I want to go back. So that's a good sign for Idenya. The fact that it made me want to go back, watching my own footage again. Alright, so this one, I guess we'll combine the, because it doesn't, yeah, it makes sense. So we'll have the pedestrian crossing right here. I guess we'll put this in the middle of the pedestrian and non-pedestrian crossing. Is this a safe distance? Probably. I hope when I visit Idenya that I will finally see sloths. I've been there 5 times now. I've never seen the sloths. Really? Damn. For us, they were so active. Yeah, of course you can never guarantee animal behavior. So just keep persevering. Alright, let's split this from the group so we can steal it more easily. There we go. Videos, of course, don't let you feel vibes. Yeah. The vibes are pretty good. Alright. Oh wait, now we don't have... Yeah, whatever. There. And we can do this. And then we can steal this. Except that ours now is smaller, so it actually needs to be, oh, even smaller than that. We'll just take plaster. Like so. Okay, this is what you got when you have the full soundtrack as a... This is not really the type of background music I had in mind. Godzilla escaped in our zoo. That's when you get this music. We don't want this yet, actually. Because we want a pedestrian path, so we need to get the masonry brick. Can you line up? Good enough. There we go. Go like this. Let's flip it for some variety. Heyo! Welcome, welcome. Wait, I think this is, yeah, this is a single piece. We can just steal it. Oh wait, it's way too big. I forgot about that. Apparently the cassowary escaped. Interesting. Limestone 1 meter. Not a good thing no one got hurt. in Beekse Bergen had an escaped hyena once. And, technically an escaped cheetah, although they escaped into another enclosure. So they got to experience what a rhino looks like. And let's get some more masonry brick. Will say this, I love Paradisa, I love going there, and I will do so many times. Part of that love is acceptance that they swing big and make huge misses as well. I mean, I wouldn't call it a huge miss. Do you live in Eindhoven? Not anymore. I studied there. And back when we started Keypark, I did still live there. I'm finally here. Welcome. Did the cheetah have a heart attack? It was probably confused. The fuck's this big boy? Okay, wait, that doesn't look good. Atoll. There we go. And then we need to shove this to the side. And I would say that that is already pretty much good enough. Can add some of these. Things like the Lazy River Death Trap, yeah. I hope they do as well. Gotta go another one. Alright, see you around. Did we already... Yes, we did. Already steal one of these. So we can put that over here. The nice thing about this thing is that like 9 out of 10 times it will be pointing like this. So you don't have to make a variant of it. You had to get the cheetah out of a tree as it got up there. I was too scared. Oh, poor cheetahs, man. Alright, so actually this needs to be... Wait a second. Why is this one big and this one small? Oh, I understand why. Actually, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because you want to block people over here from making this sorts of turns. Oh, we're learning about city planning while playing Planet Zoo. All right, let's see if we can make that accurate then, because I mean, but the difference now is, wait, I need to think. No, that's still good. So you want to have it somewhere, like, I think you want to have it like up to here almost. Because, no, wait, that's not really the case. Okay, so it's gonna go up to like here about. Good. So we'll just take this, make it about that long. We'll split it from its buddies. And if you want to be piece efficient, we can get brick, tropic. Yeah, we can get this. Oh, this. And we only need one piece to fill the rest. There we go. And then, yeah, this is no longer needed. Can move that forward to like here. There we go. So now when you're here, you're less inclined to take this turn, which is the wrong way. So I don't know why you would, but yeah. I love the Wombat video, even sounded pissed. That was... Like, I mean, of course I knew... of course I was mainly just trying to get a reaction out of him, that's why I was recording, but he gave me the reaction I wanted, so I'm happy. He rewarded me for my shitty friend behavior. Alright, so put this like hereabouts, I guess. Hereabouts. Something like this. And then we'll take this one. I don't know why this one is like not lined up for some reason. But we'll steal this. We'll move these back. Then we can put you in the right spot. Over there. Take the things. Hey, Mooshmallow. Okay. I love the detail of the little plants. We're gonna add a little carrot over here. No one's gonna see that ever, but that's fine. Why does this one not get a street sign? Well, this one does. It's not fair. I don't really feel like making those other street signs, although they do add a lot. I've noticed, like the more street signs you add, the more it really starts to come alive. So maybe we will. They don't seem that difficult to make anyway. Let's give it a shot. So we've got if we take our bicycle thing, which look at the beautiful details I put into that. We basically need to have the exact same round sign, except it's actually probably the same kind of blue, to be honest. This other one needs to be red though. Just that. Bright red. It also changes the back, but whatever. Then you can take everything but the pole and just delete it. Did you know Gdansk Zoo recently get new musk ox? That's nice. I did not know. 2D. Can we just put on a 2DX and be done with it? No, it's too big. Womp womp. Then we'll have to do this. This is the unlit one, yeah. Is Keypark in Eindhoven? Yes. Basically, when we started building Keypark, when I started building Keypark, I don't know why I like to talk as we so often. I was still living in Eindhoven and I wanted to make a small zoo, so I was like, what would be a good location for a small zoo? And I know Eindhoven is technically not really a good location for a zoo because there's already too many zoos, but I just walked around Eindhoven and I saw this place called Keypark. Even the Keypark, it's actually called. And I was like, you could totally put a zoo here. So that's what I did. Wait, I need to... Oh yeah, the fucking lit signs. always double check. You can tell them apart because it has like a weird outline somehow. Do I want to keep this? I should save this one because this is also a possibility for a sign. Although the stripe is not centered, I feel like. Wait, I want to see if I can center it because it's bothering me now. Oh wait. There. Huh? Oh wait. I'm an idiot. No. Oops. Okay, there we go. There, that's better. And I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger as well. We're just gonna throw specifically this one off the rest of them, so we need to quickly fix that. There we go. The LED pieces are the same way. Halfway you realize that it's glowing, yeah. Aren't these signs top left to bottom right? Oh, that might be actually. That might be why it looks so weird. Something about it looks off indeed. Let's look it up. Good point. No parking sign, Netherlands. Yeah, you're right. Good job. You caught me out in realism. Okay, well, we'll have to... wait. Have to copy it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we can do this. Then let's actually do this. Wait. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, wait, it does. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. And then we can take those and copy it over. Copy. I hope that wasn't important. I think it was. Alright, so now I can take this one and delete it. There we go. So fuck that one. Take this one, take this one, and now we have both options. Very cool. And now we just need the that one. And I think if I take the editable, take this. Okay, that's too big. Let's quickly try this out before I do anything. No, this is not. Oh wait, this is text. I don't want to fuck with the text. No, that doesn't work. Okay. So, what if we took the... Hello? What if we took the Australia sign? Is that too big? It feels a bit big, but also not really. How does it simultaneously feel too big and also not too big? Nah, it feels too big. We can take the LED things though. That will make this a lot easier. Except you can't color them black, I think. But we'll find out about that in like 5 seconds. Yeah, no, you can't color them black. It is my local zoo. Wait, Keypark is? Right, let's try the 25 panel. Yeah, I can use font pieces for that part. It's fine. Oh, this is actually... This color feels right. So we can do this. This. Still need to turn these off. Okay. No, don't turn them on. I want to turn them off. Off. Thank you. And then let's actually group them up. I think this one needs to be a bit hello. A bit less yellow is what I was going to say. Also, this is very, very off-center. Hello, game. Okay. What? Why? Oh, it's not in the group. Okay. That explains it. No one will know that it's ugly. L to the... Oh, writing down the L does not help. Okay, so this one we can turn black. There we go. Problem with making a sign like this is that now you have to put it everywhere. Let's make one without and one with, and also one separate. Okay. So we can put this one like here. Probably slightly rotated so that the cars can see it better. We're gonna take this and put that in here. Along with some of these. Mm-hmm. Decrease by 10 FPS for accurate road signs. Nah, these won't do that much. Don't worry. We're fine. Keypark's fine. It's a small zoo. It's a small zoo. We can add whatever we want. It's really funny. Back when we were making the Yak building, we added a bunch of Jurassic, his like gemstones and some skeletons, and I placed down a whole bunch of blueprints. So when I was working on like the little park area, I actually found, as I was digging, I came across some like dinosaur feet that were like slightly buried. So as I dug out the terrain a little bit, there was suddenly like all these dinosaur feet started appearing. I'm like, oh my god, I'm a fucking archaeologist. Keypark is an archaeological dig site. Paleontologist, I should have said. Sorry. I should know better. Why it would have come after? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking too. Right, here we go. Got another pedestrian crossing. Awesome. So what do they have here? Yeah, so you've got... Okay, I know I made that. But I don't want to go into the Beekse Bergen to get it. I don't know if it's in signs. So these are the signs I made for the Copenhagen project. Which has a different type of pedestrian crossing sign. It's also not a zebra crossing, so that one wouldn't work here anyway. So these are kind of not useful. And these ones are just for the parking lot. These are not, doesn't have them. This? Nope. You'd think I would have I would have blueprinted it at some point, but I guess not. I guess there's just, yeah. Oh, maybe? Maybe this has it actually. Wait, let's have a look. Let's put it away from everything else. Let's do a little bit of digging here. So we've got a bunch of signs, zoo signs, zoo signs, zoo signs. There it is! Hey, we actually found it. I didn't think we were gonna. Alright, I guess we have to place this blueprint. Just so that we can get our fucking... Oh. Why are you not grouped up? Alright, let's take that. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's take both of those, add them to our sign pile over here. And I know that we were looking for another sign earlier that I think I made. Or is this it? No, we didn't. It's not. I was looking for this blue sign, but then with a pedestrian. I don't know if that exists, actually. I'm trying to doubt whether I built that or not. So we're just gonna delete all of this again, because it's just gonna be here. Taking up performance. Okay. Why is the game not happy about that? What is this? What is the game not letting me delete? Obstructed. Oh, I guess because we're outside of the border of the zoo. Oh no, it has something to do with the barriers. There we go. Yeah, oh no, it's still obstructed. What do you mean obstructed? It's a very weird thing to say. Okay, I think we got everything. I have to go carnaval, or in Dutch, lekker festen. Have fun. Have fun. Right, so we have the pedestrian crossing now. So let's look. Oh, hey. Oh, there's also a bike one. Let's see if we can... Oh, I didn't mean to leave. That makes sense that it would have one for bikes also. Let's see if we can just take the bike sign I made and somehow stick it on there. Good thing we also have a blank one. So we got this. I think that should work, theoretically. Might be a bit big. Well, no, I think it fits perfectly, actually. We can just get it on there. Let's see. That's almost perfect already. Why is it not letting me? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, why isn't it letting me change the color? Just need to make it slightly thinner. That'll do, that'll do. Nice. So group that up. And now we have 2 signs. Hell yeah. So we've got coming up to this crossing, there's gonna be a street light. People. And we'll have the street light every 2 trees, basically. So something like this. Oh yeah, right. The road gets wider here, that makes sense. All good. Then we can take the signs we just got and put them onto here. Including the thing. So this sign over here, this one means that you're on a priority road, so you have the right of way. Then this obviously means that you're about to come across a pedestrian crossing, so it's just a warning sign to look out for the pedestrians and bicycles, basically. There we go. But the cars do still have the right of way, so it's, you know, if you get hit, it's your fault, basically. So over here, this one's very worn out by the looks of it, but this is a sign telling you to, it's not a sign, it's a road marking telling you to slow down a bit, because you're coming up on a crossing. At least that's the implication. It's just an additional warning. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. I think I should go a bit further back to give the cars more time to react. There we go. Awesome, awesome. That will come later once we build the gas station, if we do. But we do need dotted lines as well in the path of these. So we'll put them like so. Amazing. Over here we should also add a striped line. You know what I want to add? I want to add one of my favorite things from Dierenpark Amersfoort. Wait, so we have this sign over here. Let's see if we can make this. Is this world aligned? I hope so. Looks like it. That's nice. Alright, let's make my favorite sign of Dierenpark Amersfoort. So we're going to... What are you going to... Do you think you're going to be able to finish Keypark before Planets 2? I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm having a lot of fun building it now, so... If I stop making roads and actually start building the zoo again, we'll probably make a lot of progress. So I definitely, I already feel my road phase waning pretty soon. Like today already, I was not really that in the mood for making it anymore. Oh, wait. So part of me wants to do this, like, freehand this, so that I don't spoil it. And part of me wants to find this sign so I can... so I can show it to you. So I can have a reference, basically. So I'm just gonna go. So we are now going... Vruchtenbos. Drive up this way towards Utrecht. Around here is Dierenpark Amersfoort. We need to be here. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Watch out! Zebra pot. Oh, this doesn't work in English. Why did I make Keypark English? Damn it. I guess it doesn't really make sense. But I still want to make the sign. We'll just not put the text on it, and Dutch people will get it. But in Dutch, a zebra crossing is called a zebrapad. A path, pad being a path, but pad also being a toad. So this is a zebra toad. Hey! Welcome, welcome. Zebra toad! Zebra toad. Alright, let's make the zebra toad. Let's make a little zebra toad friend. Kissing toads again. Thanks for stopping by. The what now? This is the zebra toad. You know, now my stream title is also more relevant, because we can sing the most beautiful song, Kissing Toads Again. I can't wait to go kissing toads again. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. Something about slimy friends. A toad extra. Right, he needs arms, of course, to do toad stuff. Alright. Toady boy. This is totally awesome. Frog is, can we stop with throwing puns? No. Oh. Okay, that wasn't important. Okay, so we can give him his little zebra stripes. It's actually kind of recognizable already. That's great. So now, just need to put some stripes on his arms also. There we go. Give him a little happy mouth. Oh, this is making me so happy. bit bigger eyes. I love him. I need to... Oh, I don't know if this will work out. I want to lift up. Okay, no, this is not working out. It's almost working out, though. There's just a couple of things. Not. Okay, there we go. Just center it on the sign. Like that. And there's just gonna be no context. We're just gonna put this here. Let's take this. Delete everything but these. There we go. Can put this here. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'll also put one over here. You know, the bicyclists need to be warned about the zebra toad. Yes, it's a cross toad. Oh. I like that the person telling us to stop with the puns. I've been gone for 1 minute and you've gone off the rails. Look, man, that's what happens when you get a great idea. I hate the frog puns, but I'm just happy to be here. I love you guys. Alright, so that's done. We can go back onto this road. So now that we have this sign, we can also put it in other places. For instance... Oh! Did we accidentally... Was this not already here? I feel like it was. Alright, is that a street light over here? It is a street light over there. Street lights. Pretty close to this one. And we'll put this up here. There we go. Now it's really coming together. There's actually another one of those signs over there. How many of these do you want? Is there also one? There's not one on the other side. That's interesting. They really want to emphasize that you have the right of way. Right before there's a traffic light. Alright. Good, good. So we have that. We have that. We have all of those. So we don't have these road markings yet. So for whatever reason, after this, so let's say that takes about this long, then this turns into just, not even that, it's going to turn into the dotted things. Definitely going the right way. Ha 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 ha. Oh, you guys are on fire today. Eben's gonna be so upset he missed this one. He missed one of the most pun-heavy streams so far. Okay. Just need to delete this one. Beautiful. How spaced out are these things? Not that spaced out. Let's say there's like this much space. very scientific measurement. Yeah, about this much, I think. Okay, I think we can almost stop measuring and just eyeball the rest. No, he mustn't hop in here. I mean, he already said up front that he wouldn't be able to make it. Why? Oh, wait, this road curves after a while. I forgot about that. I don't know where exactly the curve starts, but I'm gonna say we don't need to continue the dots because you can't really see them anymore anyway. Even from back here, so you're never gonna walk that far. Total bummer. Oh my god. I don't know if I can be able to handle this much longer. I brought this upon myself. I know that much. Wait, why is it? Okay. So it continues to be... Okay, that looks weird. So it only turns into brick over there. That's interesting. What are these signs? Wait, they're gone. Oh no. Oh, it's just that. That makes sense, actually. That's an important sign. That's a very important sign for over here, actually, now that I think about it. We need that. We totally need that. Let's take this. Actually, let's take this one. So I have two versions of this sign. This one has... I'll show you. Now it's enough, yeah. So this one is a bit more like tapered off. And this one has kind of this bump. Which isn't necessarily that unrealistic. It just looks kind of off. So we're going to take these. We're going to take this. Turn this upside down. Hello. There we go. Put that on there. So this is a sign to indicate, this is basically the opposite of the square one. This one is telling you you don't have the right of way, so you need to yield. So we can put that over here to tell you to yield to oncoming traffic. In fact, I think we should also tell them to yield for the bikes and pedestrians, now that I think about it. Which need those little cubes and stuff. I'll take these. Let's take the shark teeth. Oh, that last one was a bit amphibious. Oh, speaking of amphibious, and by extension amphibia, and by extension of amphibia, I actually want to talk about a different Disney show that's my favorite, one of my favorite shows of all time. The Owl House has been announced today, is getting a graphic novel. I'm so fucking excited. I never expected this ever. Like the Owl House, if you don't know, it was a Disney show that got kind of fucked over by Disney. Disney didn't like it very much or something. I don't know why they canceled it, but they basically cut it way short. And the final season is basically, instead of a full season, it's like 3 one-hour episodes. It's really strange. At least they were able to kind of finish the story, even though it's not the original intended story completely, most likely. Anyway, today they announced that they're doing a graphic novel. So there's going to be, yeah, the story's going to continue basically, which is, oh, I can't wait to see more of these characters, even though it will be in written form. I'm so excited. It's coming out this year. It's coming out in September. I am ready. I already pre-ordered it. Paid God knows how much on shipping. I didn't check. I don't want to know. Do we have... I guess we also need stripes for the pedestrians. Pedestrian stripes. Yes, I will always hate Disney for this. They killed that show. Yeah, they killed my beautiful boy. But yeah, I'm so excited. Like when I saw that, like at first I saw a post about it on Reddit and I thought, is this real? This is too good to be true, right? This is too good to be true. So then I went to verify it on Twitter, which is where the announcement supposedly was made by Dana Terrace, the creator of the show. And what do you know? There is actually a tweet by her and it's actually real. And I'm like, oh my God. And then there wasn't that much info in the tweet. So I figured, okay, it's just the announcement, whatever. Then I texted it to my ex, who was basically the person who introduced me to the Owl House. So I'm like, oh my God, there's going to be a graphic novel. And she asked me like, when? I'm like, I don't know. I don't think they announced it yet. But then I go check, and there's actually a link to a website where you can pre-order it. And it's coming out in fucking September. And I'm like, holy fucking shit. Do you think we get the Planet Zoo 2 trailer in April? I don't know. I have no clue when we'll hear something about Planet Zoo 2. Okay, these look a little wonky. That's fine. They're still beautiful. They're kind of like my teeth. Actually, I have surprisingly good teeth, to be honest, for someone who never wore braces or anything. Probably around June, yeah. I just hope I'll be kept in the loop. I really hope I'll be part of the like early access type of stuff. Because honestly, I will absolutely take like a whole week off of work just to do Planet Zoo 2 stuff when it comes out. Alright, that should do. I figure the game comes out in October. 6 months back as of April. And then we get the first Planet Coaster 2 trailer. That's probably a good indication. Still not gonna be like definitive. But... So this is the only downside of these poles that I made. I can't really put these things on them. Also, I guess you need another one of these here. And I guess you also need one of these here. God. Road signs are crazy. You need so many of them. Just for a simple crossing. Anything to keep the bikers safe. Let's see, so over here, we also have that one, which we don't have a standalone one for yet, so let's make one of those. I should keep around one of these without a thing on it, so I can easily make new things. Totally expect the first glimpse this summer. Yeah, by summer it should definitely be... We should definitely have something. I look forward to it. I don't want to do all the sides. It's so much work. Like especially, okay, so this part is particularly important, of course, because it's like right next to Keypark. That other crossing we just looked at is semi-important because it's at least somewhat close to Keypark. I'm not gonna make the road bump, by the way. That seems like a pain. So we're gonna put this here. Like so. In real life this slims down so much more, it seems, but whatever. I'm gonna ignore that. Yeah, better late than early, because I need to finish Keypark. That's the only reason. That is a genuine... I don't know what I'll do if I haven't finished Keypark. Because I don't want to spread myself thin. But it would also be a shame to leave it unfinished. This is annoying. Right. Wait, I'm bifrizers. Have a good one. Very cool. Very good, very good. Alright, so we got the opposite side, which we can do something with if we want. Actually didn't realize that this comes out to that in real life. I don't like that very much though, so I'm just gonna ignore that that's a thing in real life. It seems annoying for pedestrians. I'm gonna steal these things real quick, including the straight one. And I can use that. And then we can use, I guess, this one. I'm not sure if I like where this is going, but we'll just keep going and see what happens. Because this seems to look... If we can hide this, then it will look pretty good. We can hide this, specifically. So let's take the slate. No, the mason. Mason. Yeah, let's see. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, we're gonna do this. This. I'm gonna use this to fill in the kind of gaps. Oh wait, what's this? What the hell? What did I do? What have I done? This is fucking ugly. Oh, those can stay, I guess. We'll just... Oh wait, we're in different groups. Okay, I want to raise these ones up, like so. There we go. There, that should do. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna rotate one. I know that it won't line up nicely. But this is also ugly, so just ignore that. It's fine. In real life... Oh, are we discussing which themes? It's gonna suck not having certain building pieces, I already know it. We're gonna miss these like obscure pieces that you didn't even know you used very often. Like, oh my god, square bracket 6 is gone? How will I live? Wait, okay. I need to lower these like so. And what we need to do is pull the terrain up around here. Twilight and tropical wood pieces. Mm-hmm. There's definitely a lot of pieces that could potentially be missing that won't be fun. Oh, the New America's metal pieces, yeah. Let's hope that they like backported those, like that they were already making those for Planet Zoo 2. And then they suddenly needed a new Planet Zoo 1 DLC, so they were like, oh, let's put in these pieces that we made for Planet Zoo 2. That would be nice. Scaling is going to help a lot, yeah. It's going to just allow us to make the pieces ourselves again, almost, hopefully. Okay. Okay, and then I want this. Hey, Gabriel. Welcome, welcome. I need to sit up straight. I've been sitting really poorly in my seat lately. I really need to stop doing that. I'm giving myself back issues as we speak. I bought a new computer mouse today. It should arrive tomorrow, but I won't be there, so that's not ideal. But whatever. And supposedly my employer is going to pay for it, so that's nice. But it's a little bit out of the ordinary, because normally you'd have, if you want a commuter mouse, you have to buy one from like their assortment. But those all sucked, so I hope I can just get a different one. Well, I did. I just hope they pay for it, basically. My manager said they would, so it should be fine. Otherwise, I can still return it. But the ones that my job had in their own assortment were just not They were like very small, and like my whole point is that I need a bigger mouse so that I can actually hold it properly, because I don't hold my mouse properly, I learned. Which is not good. I need to train myself to not do it. But it's gonna be really difficult to unlearn like 27 years of using a computer the wrong way. But we'll see how it goes. These bricks are such a mess. But who cares? So is anyone coming next week to this Zoo Inside Day at Burgers Zoo? Because even though I'm not a big fan of Zoo Inside, there's some really fun things on the schedule that I look forward to. I'm gonna meet Erik van Vliet. Ask him to say Dassenburgt. Alright, the little bits of dirt will be fine. That's the zoo book offer guy. Yes, he's gonna be in a panel discussion. So really curious about that. It's really cool that they were able to arrange that as well. And there's gonna be a tour of Burgers Zoo. It's gonna be in a Burgers Zoo. They're gonna give a tour of the new construction site at Burgers Desert, so also looking forward to that. I hope we'll be able to film it. If so, I'll make a small video about it, probably. Alright, so this is good. So the street crossing is basically done, I would say. If I want, I can make it slightly better by doing this. And then we need to expand our plaster a bit. Yeah, I hope I can ask or get some contacts. Maybe there. Probably the designer of Burgers Zoo will also be there. It'd be really fun to ask him if he'd like to do an interview or maybe be part of a Planet Zoo video at some point. That would be really fun. I know that he played Planet Zoo. He made some Planet Zoo videos for the zoo, basically, which were really fun. So it would be cool to do something. I don't have a Burger Zoo recreation to show him, like I did with the designer of the Beekse Bergen. But still, I could come up with something. Maybe he can be part of one of Keypark's. Oh, what if we ask him to make some real quick mock-ups for the design of like Keypark's tropical house? And we can then have him be part of the tour to see if I made his design well or something. I'm not gonna do a Burger Zoo recreation, I'm sorry. I'd love to, but I would not. I don't have the time. Keypark is my only muse at the moment. I still have some things to do in the Beekse Bergen anyway, as you'll hear in the tour videos that are coming out. I still have some plans. What did you miss? We're doing road stuff. We're playing Planet City. Lots of puns, that too. If you had to, which IRL zoo would you want to recreate? Overloan, probably. Just because they're... It may be a lame answer, but they're slightly easier to do, the Libema zoos, because they don't have the huge, extravagant buildings and stuff. It's mostly very naturalistic enclosures, which is not only something I like, but it's just easier to recreate on Planet Zoo as well. I think Overloan lends itself really well to the pieces that we have in Planet Zoo. Oh, this is going to be hard. I don't know if I can... I don't know why it is the way it is. I need to... Wait, just undo this and fix them all up individually. We'll just say that they've been damaged. Unintentional damage look. What's your opinion on Overload's new African section? I like it. I like it a lot. It definitely, it much like Edenia, it needs to grow in a bit. So I'm excited to see it this spring, and then I'll probably still make a video about it. I wanted to make a video about it last year because I did go to like the, not the opening event, but I went to like a tour of the area before the animals went in, so I got to go into all the backstages and things. So I have a lot of interesting stuff to show, which is why I really want to do a video. I just didn't get around to it last year because I was so busy with like, I guess wrapping up the Beekse Bergen. I don't remember what I was busy with actually. I was doing a lot of stuff. Oh, the Czech Republic video as well. I was working on that at the same time. So I just didn't get around to making the Overload video. Yeah, sure, whatever. It's too wide, I feel like. It should be 8 meters. Wait, huh? My scale feels way off. Why does it look so much smaller in real life, or in Google Earth Maps, Street View, whatever? Oh well, I don't care. No, it's fine. It's fine. Where is my light? Hello there. I'll put one of those here. Put one of those like there for later. Move my junk. Hey, it's me. You've been doing so many streams lately, Goron. Yeah. I mean, I've been really enjoying it. And I mean, this week I didn't have a video for the Friday because we had the video on Tuesday. So I figured, why not stream? At least you have 2 new drill hoarders close to you. Yes. And I got a subscription for Overloan this year. So I'm going there tomorrow. I haven't been there yet this year. Would you want to give a collab, like say Dreadnought, another shot at Planet Zoo 2? Probably. I'd like to give it a try again. But we'll see. I think there's a non-zero chance that Eben and I will cook up something. Just need to land on a single ID, I guess. Okay, wait, we'll probably just have one here, and then we'll just do every 2 trees. 1, 2, boop. 1, 2, boop. 1, 2, boop. 1, 2. 1, 2, boop. And we'll have one, like, I guess here and here, and then at the crossing, and then one here, and then one. Well, there's gonna be a lot of bushes over here, so let's not put it too close to there. Why would there be a path here? That feels weird, but sure. Are we at the tree 1? Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2. Boop. 1, 2. Boop. Going for a jog in the neighborhood. Which Keypark area is this? The outside. The suburbs. Have fun jogging. Oh wait, we are going for a jog in the neighborhood. I thought you were leaving the stream to go for a jog. Alright, I think we're far enough in terms of the lights. I don't think we need to continue those, really. But it does look really cool at night. These were the lights I made for the parking lot of the Beekse Berg, and they still look so good. I made those like around the time the Australia pack came out, believe it or not. I need to make some of the houses with the lights off. Just like I did with the apartment buildings. I still need to do it for most buildings, to be honest. Like I did it for this one, and then this one, and then nothing else. But it's so cool. Blinding. I'm guessing if we have street lights, yeah, they're gonna alternate. So we have. They're actually not every 2 trees like we did here. Wait. But here they were. I guess there's more street lights. Oh, because there's none on the other side because of the gas station, I guess. Ah, okay. So we'll take the street lights. I'm really refraining from singing fucking Don't Stop Believing again. Because I think I've done it so far every time I picked up a street light. Yeah, it makes sense to have a street light here anyway. Does it? It actually doesn't really. Whatever. Oh wait, we have one here. I didn't see it because of the tree. Goran just wanted to say, I've really enjoyed watching your content. First time stream watching of yours. Hey, welcome. Especially the exhibit inspiration videos for all the different animals. Yeah, I got another one coming next week. Just a small one. And then sadly I'm gonna be taking a bit of a break from those because I have a really great series and I just want to do weekly episodes of that while I'm away on holiday. So the coming next week we'll have an inspiration video, and then it's gonna be 4 weeks of that small series of exciting thing. Right, so this 1, 2, 3, 4. Place another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Place another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to know what the upcoming series is, you can already see it on my channel page, I think. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. It is now on like members only. Since members get early access. 1, 2, 3, 4. Around here. No, not Goran Goes Wild yet. But that will be coming after that, basically. As soon as I'm back from holiday, I'm going to... Basically, I need to try to finish all the inspiration videos before I leave, because after I come back, I'm gonna just want to be working on Goran Goes Wild. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm not sure if I'll have the time to finish the last couple of inspiration videos before I leave, because they're all pretty big ones. They're not birch trees, but thanks. It's the London plane tree. It's like one of the only trees that we have that's really one of those city trees that have like a long... Look at that. That's looking good. That really has those long trunks and that have been trimmed for it. So you have like all these things from it being trimmed. I should actually group these up. Very excited for Goran Goes Wild. Nice, nice, nice. Glad to hear people are excited. I'm very excited to at least go to Africa, and then hopefully the videos will be good. I don't know. I can't make promises about that. I'm gonna do my best. Okay, so we've got a traffic light here. Then that one's like back on another road. So we got this one next. I guess this is a bigger road, so there's going to be more traffic lights on both sides. So kind of everything I just did is pointless. Oh. Yeah, for those who are new to the channel and don't know what Goran Goes Wild is, last year I had a little series called Goran Goes Wild because I went for the first time not on a zoo trip, but on a wildlife trip. So I went to Nepal to see my favorite animal, the red panda, in the wild. And this year I'm going to be going to Africa, to Uganda, to see gorillas, safari stuff, chimpanzees. I'm going to be visiting the chimpanzee rescue of Jane Goodall. So lots of exciting things on the planning. And I can't wait to share that all with you. Wait, they're not spaced out equally at all. As you can quite clearly tell. That's fine. Okay, wait, these ones are way too close to each other. There you go, something like that. That should be enough. Eventually we'll also need them on this road, but that will come later. We're focusing on this one now. I think we're basically done with this crossing, right? Like it's just gonna be... I need to continue on the cycling path and the footpath. Let's start off with the footpath, because we can just take this one to start. Wait, where is that connected to? Oh, it goes all the way. Ooh, it goes far. Okay. Yes, infrastructure! Welcome to Planet Skylines. Should do. Should do. I think that's roughly the same width as I have on the other side. It's not really a precision game. Let's go back to the other side. Okay, so over here it's not next to the... Okay, well, then this whole thing was pointless. Actually, here it isn't either. Wait, there is no path here because of the gas station. Interesting. Well, so this entire thing was pointless. Okay, let's steal this path then. Or this one. Oh, that was a lot longer than I thought. Hello. Boop boop. Beep beep coming in. Big path. Alright, let's align it. So if you want to line something up, you need to make sure that the middle is like touching the thing you're lining it up with. So in this case, you got it kind of touching the edge. And we're going to go to one of the ends. We're going to line it up here. Because we're rotating around that middle, this is going to make sure that it's lined up, basically. I didn't realize that this path had a trim. It doesn't seem to be too lined up, but I think there's a curve. Oh, the game did not like that. Okay, welcome to PowerPoint. Great performing game. I think it's pretty much... I think it's pretty well aligned. We definitely need to make this thing smaller. Just getting the impression. Don't know what's giving me the impression, to be honest, but just feels like we should make it slightly smaller. So over here, we're gonna move it like this. I guess we're gonna take it up a bit. Line it up like so. Boop boop. Should be fine. Now we're gonna delete parts of it. Wait, did we ever put down that sign? I made like a whole deal about getting that sign. And I don't think we ever put it on anything. This traffic light's in the right spot though, so the street light's in the right spot. So that's impressive. And then we take this one. Oh. We accidentally... So we attached it to this pole, but now we don't have a standalone one anymore. And we should keep one there. Not just kidnap it. It's interesting. I can put all these signs and stuff on the workshop, but only Dutch people are really going to benefit from them a lot. I'm guessing. I mean, of course, some of the signs are also used in other countries, but it's interesting how a lot of countries have their own specific signs. What's this one? Ooh, we need an exclamation point one. Watch out for cyclists. Okay. Let's see. If there's one animal you wish you could fit into Keypark but couldn't, what would it be? Ooh. Probably lemurs. I would love to have a lemur walkthrough. The original plan had it as well. But I don't know. I would love to have... Okay, now it's not going to be one animal anymore, but I would love to have a small Madagascar area. Elephant. The largest animal in Keypark. So it used to be the striped hyena, but now I'm planning to put manatees in the South America house and possibly also tapirs. So I think those are bigger. Those might be bigger. Wait. I will have beavers in the North America area. Even though the North America area has shrunk significantly to make more space for the South America area. But I still want to have beavers in there. Oh, the red river ox might be bigger than the hyena, actually, yeah. I don't hate North America, I just wanted more South American stuff. I had to sacrifice. North America, what I really want to include there still is the raccoon and skunk. I mean, we have the Florida Keys section, which is going to have key deer. And then I want to have sea otters as a part of that as well. And maybe tree porcupine, but I might have to let that one go to make more room for the rest. Wait, I don't have to hold. Why? We're not really free building today. Because then I don't have to worry about raising the road up. Yeah. Yeah, I got some fun ideas for the North America. Like, I want to make the raccoon indoor area basically a dumpster. That's the main idea that I have. And I hope I can make it functional in the game. Because that would be really funny. Nice, nice. Look forward to seeing the results. My Florida Keys aquarium might be what I cut if I don't have time. Yeah. I don't want to cut the aquarium of Keypark. Even said, like, that's gonna be the one thing you're gonna skip. And like, is it though? It's like half built. So it wouldn't even be that much work to finish it, I think. And it's one of the things that I want to do most of all, because it's like the most fun that I had with Keypark is just doing bad shit, crazy stuff. And the whole like thing above the aquarium is going to be the main thing that will make people go, how the fuck did he build this? So I really want to have it. Because it's going to, like, it's going to blow people's minds. And that's the main thing I want to do with Keypark. Alright, I feel like I should just get rid of these. This was just when that DLC came out with the new plans. I was like, what are these plans? Yeah, especially when it's the thing that we're going to have later this year is like we're going to have to cut stuff for time because we just don't have the time to build it. And that's going to be the most difficult because I'm just going to have to choose like, okay, what do I actually want to build? Like there's going to be a point this year where I have to say, okay, I'm not going to be able to finish Keypark, but I at least want to finish this. And that's going to be very difficult. Leave it the construction site. That is definitely something that I'll probably have to do. But still you have to choose which part you will do that to. Alright, but we have our little crossing over here. So I'm a happy chappy. We just need to add this over here. And this is going to go, oh god. This is a big boy. Well, it can go to thereabouts, I guess. Here we need to figure out what we're gonna do with it. Although this part, yeah, we'll figure that out when we make the gas station, but something is going to happen here in terms of the gas station, which I guess we're not going to get to today, but we can start blocking it out perhaps. Keep this stuff around. Try to do something like the Florida Aquarium does for my Everglades section. They have a really cool open top walkthrough tank with water birds. Ooh, that does sound cool. This thing feels big. Yeah, it's a lot bigger than it is in real life. But I mean, I guess it's good for the gas station. Let's make the sign of the gas station. But I feel like I want to make it not Total Energies. We should come up with something original, like a bro brand. Who's a very gassy person? What can we? What? Maybe Wyatt's fossil energy, Wyatt's fossil fuels or something. Alright, we can just get the Australia beams for this. Aus square. No. Aus beam. Sure. Okay. How tall would a pole like that be? It looks taller than this. Make the logo an electric eel for electric cars. Could be a thing we do. Right, so we'll have this about. Wait, why aren't these aligned? Frontier, why aren't these aligned? They're the same piece from the same set. Why aren't they aligned? The hell? Okay, I'll take a yeah, maybe not actually. Oh wait, we can use the LED things to get the shape all shaped nicely. What annoyed me so much the other day when building my Moonster exhibit? What? Tell me. Clear your mind. We're here for you. Moral support. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we'll have this, 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 and this, but flipped over here. Turn all of them off. Although it wouldn't be illogical for this to light up. It probably does light up actually, but I don't want to deal with that. Nice. Oh, the beam's not aligning. Right. Most fuel companies aren't named something that sounds super fuel. What if instead of BP it was BN? True. True. I don't like that. I want a better idea. No offense. I just can't come up with one myself either, so. Add the pics of the aquarium to the Discord. Ooh, yeah, sure, why not? Oh, that's very open top. Wait, let's open it here. Oh, that's very low res. So it's outdoors then, in the aquarium. I guess. That's cool. Wait, let me get back my... What other things are there? I came up with a really funny one. But it's, I don't know, I want... It's gonna be really difficult to make though. Wait. Okay, what I want, we're gonna design this real quick. I want S-Dan Wolf. God. I want S-Dan Wolf's head in a tiny car going vroom vroom. And he's, okay, I need someone to confirm this for me. He's from Texas, right? I'm pretty sure he's Texan. Because I want the brand to be Texan Go. And he's a little Texan and he's gonna go vroom vroom. Tennessee? I thought he was from Texas. Wait. Where is Tennessee in Texas? Where is Tennessee? Tennessee is a state. I thought it was a city. Fuck. No, then it doesn't work. Damn it. Wait, Mass Bandit is from Texas? Oh, that's even better then. Alright, let's get Texaco. Texaco. Yes, I don't... No, you don't... You're not allowed to have my location. That's the whole reason I'm using fucking Firefox. Okay. I don't really care much for their logo. I want to have a raccoon in a car. Cartoon. This is perfect. This is exactly what I want. Alright. So we're gonna plagiarize this. Let's get into the... Let's just chuck it straight into user media. Who cares? Boop, 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 boop. Billboard, square, 2 meters, 1 meter, 1 meter. And... Wait, I forgot that this is my billboard zoo. I can actually just make this a billboard. Yeah, then we can't have the shape, whatever. Why is it not showing up? Oh, here it is. I thought I put a dot in front of it. Why is there so many drawings of a raccoon in the car? I don't know. Maybe many people had this idea before. Who knows? Oh no, they're not aligned. Wait. It's actually gonna be an issue. There we go. Now we need to do this until we can't see it anymore. There we go. Now they should be aligned. Okay, now we can get our fucking raccoon. 2D, 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 2D. No. 2D. No. 2D. Okay. We're gonna make this. So, let's make this. This is the unlit one, yes, okay. Make it bright red. There's even more of elephants? That's surprising. That is honestly surprising. Alright. Why are people still lighting fireworks? It's not gonna work, is it? It's too big. It's gonna stick out. We need to stick with the commas. Oops. It's been a while since we made a fun piece sign. It's kind of nostalgic. Feeling nostalgic today. Bandico, ooh. Make out like a bandit. I don't think I understand the meaning of make out in this context. I think it's going over my head. Because I'm pretty sure you're not telling me to make out with my car. Or to rob someone of their car. Make out like a bandit is a meaning you got out with a steel. Ooh! Oh, that is a really good tagline. I'm gonna steal that. Ha 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 ha. It's funny because raccoons. And then the prices are robbery. I do like Bandico more than Texanco. Even though it's losing kind of the origin of Texaco. But I'm not too attached to that brand. Although I did, as a kid, I don't know why this was a thing. So I used to be with the Boy Scouts, right? And for like summer camp, we would cycle to our campsite, which usually was like I don't know, 50-kilometer cycle or something along those lines. I think the longest we ever did was 80. I don't remember. But this story was going somewhere. Oh yeah, whenever we would cycle past the Texaco gas station, we would excitedly shout, Texaco! In a very annoying voice. And that was comedy to us. So I guess if I were to pick a favorite gas station, that would have to be the one. But I don't recall ever getting gas at a Texaco. Maybe one time in France, because it looked like they had really good prices, and then it turned out that there was like a error on the sign making an 8 look like a 0. So I paid 80 cents more per liter than I thought I did. Correct. Or maybe I shouldn't recreate this image too faithfully, now that I think about it, since we are blatantly ripping it off. There's a point where that is still copyright infringement, I feel like. And I don't want to have to buy a stock image to use it as a font piece sign in Planet Zoo. Alright, so for the most part, for for the face, I want to try to use these as much as possible because it's gonna make it look nice and smooth. So let's try to do that. Somehow these curves almost perfectly line up. Guess it needs to be like this. Yes. I'm locked in, dude. I'm so focused on making this sign for some reason. This means I'm having fun. Dude, I've not listened to the soundtrack in a long time. It's so good. Like, the game wasn't all that fun, but the soundtrack, man. SimCity. Good shit. I remember I bought this game when it came out together with a bunch of friends because it had like a multiplayer component, and then it turned out the multiplayer component was kind of lame. Like, you made your city in the same area or something and you could trade resources, but not really. I don't know, maybe we didn't fully utilize the functionality, but it felt like it didn't add that much to the overall experience. I should put on like more than just the Planet Zoo music more often. Let my personality outside of just Planet Zoo shine through in these streams a bit more. Might not be a bad thing. Set myself apart. Wait, you can't hear any music? Has the music not been working the entire stream? Are you kidding me? I've been fucking enjoying this banger. And we've just, nobody's... It's not working. I double checked when the stream fucking started. When the stream started, I double checked that it was working, and it was working. Why isn't it working? What? Why? Now it should be working. So we're 2 hours in, and we just found out the music wasn't working. We're 3 hours in almost. Holy fuck. Well, why didn't anyone say anything? I've been talking about the music several times. Did somebody say something about it before and I just didn't notice? Oh god. Well, if I'll put a comment at the start of the stream saying if you want to listen along, immediately go to this video playlist. Or it's not even a video playlist, it's a 2-hour video of the entire SimCity soundtrack. You have to put up your own music for the stream. Yeah, it's working now. I don't know why it stopped working. I mean, I have my OBS set up in a way that I have to like tell it which windows, like which applications to let you guys hear, basically. So normally it's got like the Windows media player thingy. But now I am listening to this music on YouTube, so I put that, but I guess somehow didn't realize which window or browser, or I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't want to think about it. Okay, that's not gonna work. This work, maybe? Maybe? Wait. This seems like the right shape. If we rotate it. Hello, Zoov. I don't think we've seen you here before. Welcome. We are making a sign. Very old school for me. Alright, let's see. Gotta find a way to get that smile as accurate as possible. Okay, I'm gonna ignore the piece count for a little bit because I'm getting bored of this. How did I make all those Beeksebergen signs, man? Crazy. Okay, let's fill that up. That kind of broke a little bit. Let's do this. So we got the little fur thing. Alright, let's take this. Is this a street sign? So this is gonna be a promotional, like a sign for the gas station. And I'll take this. Put it like this. And what better way to come up with a gas station brand than to pander to Mass Bandit? Right. There he is, our beautiful boy. Okay, so we should be able now to just slide it on. Oh, we forgot the eyes. Okay. We also need to make it slightly bigger, the sign. There we go. There we go. And then color it black. Alright. Let's select these and invert. Drop it down a bit. And then we'll get an editable sign. This one. And get Google Earth pictures for the Accra Zoo in Ghana. It's impossible. Oh, that's a pity. What did you say earlier? Make out like a bandit. Make out like a bandit. We'll make that a really cool font. There we go. That is the number. That is the only possible gas station sign font. Alright, and then we said it was Bandico. Yeah, Bandico. Alright, so I want a slightly bigger sign for that. I think we might have to go with this. Although it's gonna be too far down, I guess. Yeah. Okay, what if we use this one? B. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. B. A. Oh wait, we need to change the font to racing. Then I think by now we can roll access it and let's see. Band. It's band. Band. I dash. I can't select the N. Bandy dash. No. Oh, that's a big dash. I was not expecting that. Why is it like this? Where did it go up? This is confusing. Oh wait, I fucked up. Ah, come back. Come back, little dot. Okay, there we go. Then the C. Oh. It's not Texaco, it's Bandico. Okay, now we need to select those things. And there we go. Bandico. I love it. I think Bandico without the dash would be better. Maybe. Okay, instead of the dash, there we go. We can have an exclamation point. Oh wait, I just realized that we deleted something. We'll do this, then we'll do this. Then we'll do this. Bandit. Make her like a bandit. Vroom vroom. Ooh, that's very bright. Wait, why is it? Huh? Huh? Wait, huh? How is it? Huh? Oh, okay. I was so confused. There we go. Nice. Right, we did it. Now we just need to wait. We can delete these. Take this. Let's flip it to the other side. Like so, and then we need to flip these. Somehow that works. No, wait, it didn't work. It clearly did not work. There we go. Okay. Good, good. Now I just need to I think that's wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh god. 7. Okay, so we're missing 1. Oh, we're missing 2 still. Oh, we got a font piece by accident. That's fine. We just need to do this, then select this and these. There we go. Wait, why are these not selected anymore? Okay, there. Alright, we did it. We made a sign. That's where we're gonna wrap it up today, I think. Let's see where we want to place that exactly. A bit more towards it, I guess. And what we can actually try out as well is we can light these, turn these on. Let's see what it looks like at night, because I think it might actually be really good. Okay, let's see what that looks like at night. Oh yeah, that looks really good. That looks really good. Alright, could you do one last overview before the stream? Overview of the entire zoo, or of what we've built, or... Because we've mainly been working on the road, of course. There's a lot more streetlights. Oh no, that makes sense, because there's none on this side. It does look really cool at night. All of it does. Let's make a picture to put on Ronation. Bandico! Right, so today is a bit of an overview. We mainly worked on this crossing over here. So we've got the things warning you to slow down, end of the crossing. So here the people can cross with their bikes and feet. And here you enter the parking lot. There's definitely got to be a bunch of traffic jams around here during opening time. And here you're going to go into the next neighborhood where we still need to make some houses for. And a gas station. Bandico. And then yeah, over here we've got the other crossing that I built before the stream, which we fixed the traffic lights for. Really happy with that one as well. And at some point we're gonna have to do the city park a little bit. And this road doesn't really need to be much more detailed than this, I don't think. We need to add some more buildings around here, but that's about it. Over here, this is kind of, in real life, these are like a bunch of different houses, but I'll probably just make one generic one and copy paste it around a bit. But yeah, we did a bit of road work today. And probably, if I had to guess, I'm a little infrastructured out for now. Might do another building or two, but I think I want to get back into some zoo stuff. So, because yeah, we've got some nice infrastructure around here now, so when we record the entrance, we've got some nice things to look around. I think I do still want to make the gas station. That's going to be the main thing that I want to complete. Because that's going to be a nice vista for screenshots of the entrance and stuff as well. Do those Dutch traffic signs happen to be on the workshop? Well, we built most of them today, so not yet. But I'll make a little compilation. Like, I think this stuff... These were the ones I made for Copenhagen. That one should be on the workshop, I think. But I'll put the rest on as well. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining today. And I'll see you again on Wednesday, I guess. What was that? Oh, nothing important. I'll see you all again on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything. Let me check. Always double check. But my life is pretty uneventful. No, the only thing for my calendar this week is weekend stuff. And on Monday, I'm gonna buy a boat. And I won't give any more context than that. So, thank you all so much for joining today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye! This is very dramatic music for the end of the stream.